it's about getting that Ling online. After that, it's going to be a wombo combo coming out from Loryi, coming out from the Angela as well. So from Geek fan, they know if you dive me, I can battle mirror image out and I can just wipe the floor clean. Their goal is once again to get Feeks on his top form and eventually commit to that big team fight. And now, of course, we've done a whole lot of talking here, and it's time for us to head in towards our final match here between Geek Fam versus Evos Legends. You heard those emotes? Yes, you heard it correctly. I'm guessing it's Zorn, and some might say it might be wrecked.
I believe it's right.
I don't think it's wrecked though. I know the tendencies. If he doesn't show in a single match, it's not Zorn. Okay, it's just a Zorn thing. So, okay. Jokes aside, we're going to be finally committing ourselves in towards game number 3 between Geek Fam versus Evos Legends.
By the way, finally, in the very last game as well, it's going to be quite intense for them as well to see how much they can do about it. By the way, ours is going to be going forward, going to be doing quite a amount of damage, but might be actually harassed a little bit too much though, because as he actually already been brought up to less than half HP, Popol still trying to do as much damage as well as he piled on the aggression and the pressure as he really wants to try to secure this river crab.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the little wanderer that is still wandering around as they are baiting more of these members of Geek Fam to actually commit into it. And somehow, Vaki actually secures it, so very interesting as Rex going to be falling out for that first blood. Well, I felt like it was a little bit of mispositioning there coming from Rex. Well, Rex definitely going to be a little bit more tough for the likes of Evos Legends right now as they are looking for a little bit more advantages. Zorn is trying to actually pull a little bit more of that pressure back towards his favor as he does have, other than emotes, of course, the lane pressure. But we're looking at the bouncy ball over the side. Ose's there to be flickering away. So he's going to be back into safety. But Angela will still get one more kill. And not just one, it's actually both of it itself. So this is going to be wrecked here, actually getting a whole lot of pointers coming out of this. Arts having to actually hop away. He knows that this is a losing battle and they will have to make do without the buff.
No, now we see, by the way, as before I actually mentioned what I wanted to say, Zorn is going to be doing quite a amount of arrest. This is pretty much what Zorn is a little bit happy about, because from the previous game we saw when Zorn was going against Pendragon with the Esmeralda, he wasn't able to dish out as much damage because Esmeralda just constantly, as the Pendragon as the Esmeralda, constantly just regenerating back all the shields, and he wasn't really making a huge dent to the Esmeralda. But it's a little bit different when you're going up against damage. Sure, you're going up against damage on damage, but Zorn is a tanker class as well, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. But we're going to be pushing right into the mix here. Zorn dives right into the mix here, but a lot of damage, a lot of Marceli Cooper will be slain here. Popol trying to go for it, but low yield on the other end will be able to slay Rumpel as Rumpel will go down. Reki trying to get out of that sticky situation at the Valley, but Angela Wreck will not allow him and will drop it even an M1 emote just to tell them to sit back in their place.
But of course, Evos Legends getting a whole lot more out of that sort of scenario. They are now 5-1. And of course, things are swinging pretty well for the side of Rek because he's not your typical support per se. He's just building up a whole lot of damage output. As you can see that he's just dishing it out in that mid lane scuffle. So far, we're looking at Rexy as well. It was a great setup from both sides. They actually get enough crowd control to actually lock them down by that corner, and the Geek Fam now has to be a little bit more careful on every single decision that they made, and it seems like Rumpel will be surprised for a little bit, but yeah, Koopa's just going to be
very angry,
chasing a little bit of that ball, just like, you know, how some of all these
animals,
yeah, I want to say, you know, dogs or so, but yeah, it's definitely a big wolf that's pouncing on that side. But
yikes. Yeah,
Arts will be pretty much getting himself back to safety.
By the way, Pendragon, we can see Pendragon on the other hand doing quite a amount of damage as he is, because he is the Thanos though, but he really wants to try to contest with this crab because he knows if he gives this crab opportunity to a Zorn, then Zorn is going to be getting not even more financial bonus here. By the way, as you see Ziz here playing the Pole Kuba here, Zorn going to be rolling Polly into the mix here, will be able to crash into Kuba. Kuba Popo is going to be unleashing Koopa to go bite the butt of Zorian and try to chase him out of that river as much as possible. But on the other side here, Wann just getting as much of this jungle buff as much as possible.
But Arts is actually coming in as well, so this is not going to be a good position. And Wann gets caught up in between, but there is a little bit of the cavalry right behind. And, you know, he's still going to be pretty much very, very mobile. So he's pretty much absolutely fine as we are looking at more items coming in for the side of Wrecked. Well, there is 1 more minute to reach the next turtle. Maybe Geek Fam might be interested to getting a little bit more gold back up. But look at Zorn, though. He's just, you know, absorbing a little bit of that sort of constant pressure coming in. And here comes Rumple, though.
Yikes. They've been doing quite an amount of damage as well. But sadly, Rexy is here to reinforce. Pendragon forced to go back. But sadly, the trade wasn't really what Pendragon was actually hoping for, because he was really trying to go for that tower, but instead gets punished instead. He will not leave the lane because he knows the minute he leaves that lane, then he will lose the advantage in that leveling and that EXP gain in that lane. Still, Wann going to be trying to, as usual, as the Ling. He wants to try to get as much farm as early as possible because he's already level 10 at this point. And I believe, yeah, he's the only one on the side here, okay, on the side here of Evos Legend with level 10. He's the first one to hit double digits in levels.
Yeah, of course, that's proof of efficiency, and that's like 5 levels above most of the average members of Geek Fam other than Fix, of course. So if he actually dives onto anyone at all, he can definitely pull off at least half of the health in the blink of an eye, while Evos Legends have already set up this turtle over on the top side of the river. And seems like Geek Fam this time playing a little bit too passively, as they dare not face check any corners over the left side of the jungle. But Arts can actually do that. You know, Uranus can just walk right in and go out and go in again. But it's just going to be a little bit of that sort of a 50-50. If, let's say, you run into it's a Ling, then yes, big concern. And he's doing exactly just that on the top lane.
Yep, still. As you can look, like, in terms of goal as well, the range is literally all in the reds. Evos Legends is just so, they really know when to be very aggressive when it comes to objectives, and also when to back off and just focus on farming. But anyway, you can see in the middle lane, Rag getting a little bit down low. Won't pull. Oh my god, will actually pull his back into the tower. 3 members will be coming into the mix here. But selling on the side here, Rag still going to town once again, and Wann securing a nice solo kill for himself. Still going to be trying to secure this buff, and will also put Riggs down in the ground as well. Following up, Marceli Pompo was able to lash out to safety here, but I cannot say for the same for Rek, as Rek got a little bit too much there, more than he could chew here.
Yes, indeed. And now Pendragon's going to be forcing tower off the side of Geek Fam. So if it's a lose-lose situation for Geek Fam. You go in for a team fight, you lose members, and nobody's guarding the bottom side as well. Now Evos is free to roam the jungle, take whatever they need. This red buff is going to be pretty much goner, as Wann's going to be moving all across. Thunder Belt already in the hands of Zace as well. So as we slow down the pace, of course, members of Evos Legends are just hoping for a bit of a pickoff, as Zace are just scouting up a hit. You could easily just call Koopa back towards his arms and, you know, goes in for that reset. So, Angela, global presence. This is the scariest thing. Like, Ling itself, too mobile. And if let's say, no matter how much she pushes, Uranus will be occupied, and Uranus could not really seem to have that opening to join the team fights.
By the way, finally, the turtle will be respawned here, and we're going to be seeing whether Geek Fan will try to contest for this at all. But the thing is, it's just so much aggression, so much zoning ability coming up from the side here of our dear friend Pendragon from the bottom lane. Also, we saw Lowy towards the mid, but we see towards the top lane, they're still going to be down into the base. But look at the amount of shield on top of Wann. Will be diving right into the tower, and he didn't really sustain much damage from the tower. But even more damage going to be coming from the Rapal with the Tyrant's Revenge. Tempest. Still alive, dropped down to Tempest. But Sally is in the situation between a 1v3. But Sally, he will get out alive, and was able to assist his teammate, Rek, to get a kill for himself. Still, more reinforcement. Now comes out the 1v3, but Sally, you cannot say the same for Rek, as Rek was just left all alone to fend for himself. Because Wann is like, I did my job, I want to get out.
That's what I was talking about. Like, whether you're taking whatever it carries, the moment she uses the ultimate, like, you know, Ling is just going to do Ling things. Like, what if he moves out of it is the question here. But he definitely on his Uranus here just to actually cut down some health coming from the side of Pendragon. But now, with the wave being cut in, Wann's going to be going for that re-engagement as they will find yet again another kill over on towards Ozorveki. Art's being taken down really low. He does not have immortality. And boom, there you go. Mega kill as they are looking for Rumpa as well. It's suppressing on the tower. Tempest over a 2 as well. Rumpa will still be taken down by the Louis. And now only Zorn left alive. They want to ace this one and clear everybody off the face of the map.
Dude, absolutely insane. Dude. The worst part about it, the worst part about for on the side here of Geek Fam as well is that they are so far behind in levels and EXP, and also don't forget about either because Evos Legends, the build, this is literally the almost similar to the similar offensive or aggressive power as the build Geek Fam went for in the first game. But the only difference between that first game and this third game was that Evos Legends, they were so confident. They just kept applying and pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, kept aggressive, being so aggressive on the members of Geek Fam that right now they can't even contest it. And now look at the mini-map as well. Total domination and control from the side of them.
Absolute shut off. Like, you're not even moving in for that top side or bottom side tower, which, you know, just a little bit of pressure will have actually cracked it down anyways. But they were playing very, very passively in such a way that they know Evos Legends have the potential to just go 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in a blink of an eye. So they have to give out this Lord. There's no way that Geek Fam can get anywhere near towards this to secure it off of the hands of Evos Legends.
Yep. And also just, oh man, it's really, really hard to tell. Really hard to tell exactly how is it going to be going down because like Geek Fam, they didn't really all they have from what I'm seeing, honestly, I'm pretty sure what all the viewers are seeing as well, is 3 mid bags and a carry that is not really fat enough to actually try to do enough damage to kill or pick off any one of the members. Maybe if they commit everything, they can take 1 or 2 members of Evos Legends, but that's going to be at the cost of their entire team and a couple of objectives.
And I felt like Geek Fam right now, of course, they are being forced to just hug by the towers. Hopefully, if there's more waves of minions that crash right in, they can still, you know, get a little bit more goal and slowly get their way back. But slowly, with that Lord being escorted from the bottom side, this is looking relatively concerning, especially with the Ling up top. Wann's just going to be waiting out to see what sort of information will they receive, while Zorn's just holding on towards, you know, Koopa, who is just chewing on his feet. But here comes Wann's going on for an engage, and he's going in for the Tempest over on Becky. He catches him and instantly deletes off that Valir. Now Zorn's going to be the next one as Wann will back away. All these members of Evos Legends heavily commits to this, but they are falling really low. But there is still 3 more members from the side of Geek Fam to just hold on. They will be able to clear off this Lord.
Dude, insanely, and the fight still goes on as well. Zorn trying to hold out the line, but sadly, Wann on the other hand will be able to get a nice kill on the side here of Zorn here. Really feels bad for him too because he was really trying his best to defend that tower. But in the end, he will lose his life and also the top lane tower as well. Still, combat coming to the mix here. Rumple will be committing that bouncing ball, so he will not have it for quite a bit though. But sadly, Wann is going to be diving into the mix here with Angela's ultimate as well. Diving to the mix straight for Reki as well. Drops down the Tempest. He knows Reki to the mix and won't get the godlight as he slays the man down for himself. Melee tower will fall. They are fighting even under tower ranges. They don't care because they know they got this. Zorn spawn. Zorn is rolling into the mix here trying to delay as much as possible. But so much damage coming for this and they will drop this crystal and they will take this game tree 2-1. They will be going to the upper bracket.
Congratulations.